So many people have been saying Gabby Williams is a defensive player of the year, and honestly, I'm not mad at them at all. But what makes her such a good defender? I promise, by the end of this video, you're gonna learn why, and you'll understand basketball a little bit better. And if you do, make sure you hit that follow button and let me know in the comments. So for starters, everybody just sees the steal, and that's fine and all, but let's look at before the steal. I want you to pay attention to her angles and anticipation. Right now, you can see her turn her body and get ready for this down screen from feet. But then K-Mac disengages and sprints away from the screen. And now Gabby has to quickly react and use her instincts. Now this is where it gets pretty impressive at, because as she runs and chases K-Mac around, it's interesting the angle that she takes. Instead of going over the top of the screen and being out of position to close out, she takes the perfect route to the ball and gives a textbook closeout. Hands up on the flight of the ball, and this is a great teaching point, because with a shooter like K-Mac, if your hands are down when she catch that ball, it's over with. She gonna shoot your face off. But Gabby coming in with these high hands on the flight of the ball, that discourages K-Mac so much that she doesn't even shoot. But Gabby's instincts turn into superpowers, and then she's able to use her active hands to get a steal. Now to some people, that might seem so simple, but in actuality, what Gabby did on this play is extremely elite. Here's another example of Gabby navigating around screens and causing turnovers. I want you to pay attention to Gabby Williams on the right side of the screen right here. Right now, she's in the gap, but she's showing K-Mac a body so that can detour her from being aggressive, right? But when the ball is swung, now she's out of the gap. She's deep enough to see man and the ball and the next action. This off-ball screen by K-Mac for Courtney Williams. She goes under the first one because there's no reason for her to go over the top right here. The ball is way too far away from Courtney for her to be effective right now. But as Courtney gets closer, notice how Gabby starts to get closer and she goes over the screen this time. Why? Because from this distance, Courtney can be effective when she catches the ball. With Gabby being so close in distance, now Courtney has to cut back door because she's not open. But the play does not end right here. When Courtney goes back door, she is now handed off to the next defender. And in order for the Storm to remain solid on this possession, Gabby now has to switch out on feed. Look at her fundamentals again. High hands on the closeout, and she's in great position to defend the drive. But also pay attention to the space she's giving feed. Notice how she's not all up on her. The reason why is because Fee is one of the strongest players in the W. And if you give her a chance to initiate contact, she's gonna fry you. So as she tries to drive on Gabby, she doesn't get the contact that's usually there by defenders, and so her movements become awkward and she falls on the ground for the turnover. Textbook elite defense. Does this video help you understand basketball better? If it does, hit that follow button and let me know in the comments.